Alright people, Mike Saladin here again and welcome back to another Mass Effect Legendary Edition Insanity Run video. Today we're finally assaulting the Illusive man's base. We have to bring Edie with us on this mission. I'm not sure how that's going to affect things, but as long as we can bring Garrus everywhere we should be fine. Just one of those missions where the game forces you to take a certain companion. It does that quite a lot in the third Mass Effect. They pick a character that just has to be there for this one mission or whatever. But yeah, again, as long as you've fully upgraded Garrus by this point, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I think Edie's actually quite useful. She has Incinerate. And for armoured enemies, that's going to be pretty good against them, especially when Garrus has armour-piercing bullets and his weapons fully powered up to be doing damage against armour. Like, the two of them together is actually quite, it's not the worst sort of team they have, to be honest. I would still mainly like to just have Liara here because Singularity, it is just so overpowered. Okay, Edie's put out a decoy that's right next to me. That's not going to be very useful for me, but seems like the Atlas hasn't actually looked over this way yet. So, oh no, they're firing at us now. It's a bit too far back, so we can't see how much health it's got left or whatever. But try to take out. Oh yeah, it's still on the shields. Yeah, overload that Garrus, please. The most annoying thing about this is mainly just the smoke. Oh, Garrus must have taken it out because it's just blowing up there now. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. That was a pretty good start. We didn't even lose a single bar of health. Guess there's just a lot of cover in that first area, and it's pretty easy for us to just get behind cover and whittle down the enemy's health.
Edie, I've got a console. Go.
Hangar vent procedure.
So yeah, the main reason we had to bring Edie here is because she's aware of Cerberus's internal security or whatever. She can hack them and get inside their systems pretty easily. What she's doing at the moment is she has to get that fighter primed to just sort of crash into the door of the base, because everything's been shut down and we sort of just need to blow it up to get in there. We'll send Edie ahead to draw out the enemy. That worked pretty well.
Guess they figured out what we're doing.
Don't think there's any more tough enemies in this first area. It's just sort of basic soldiers. I'm not looking forward to fighting more phantoms and the nemesis. And oh, there's one right now. The sniper one. Oh, he seemed to go down pretty quickly actually. Grenade! No, I didn't mean to roll into that. Roll away, please. Roll away quicker. I'm trying to use biotic charge, but I couldn't get a target. Nova. Okay. There, we seem to live through that. Okay, nice. I was certain that grenade was just going to one-shot me because the grenades are pretty powerful in Insanity. They just do wipe you out pretty quickly.
Perfect. Let's get down there.
Okay, so now we can just launch the fighter. Guess we have to go, yeah, there's a panel back down here we have to activate.
Launching fighter.
And I think we have to fight 2 more Atlas mechs after this.
Impressive.
The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
Noted. Let's move.
So yeah, there's one coming now. I think there's a second one that's gonna show up, or maybe it's just this guy on his own. We're a bit far back to see what damage we're doing to it. Try to move in a bit closer. Garsh, you go somewhere else. This is my cover spot. We see Garsh gets taken out now because I forced him out of the best cover. Oh, he's clearly done quite a lot of damage already. Yeah, okay, Garsh is really helping out in this mission. Oh, and there's an empty Atlas over there we could have got into. Oh well, I kind of forgot that was there. A Falcon. Can't remember if that's a good weapon or not. I'm still using the
Edie, can you get past?
N7 Valkyrie. It's just my favorite rifle. I just really like how it feels to use. And it hasn't let me down yet, so I'm just gonna keep using it.
Thanks for coming.
We do only have Earth left after this mission. So I think if the rifle's been able to deal with everything we've encountered so far pretty well, that there's not much point changing now anyway.
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
This would have been a really good mission for the game to allow you to let Miranda join you for once. So I think it would just be really cool having Miranda here after you save her at Sanctuary. And then she gets to come along and destroy the Illusive Man's base. Some people do question why couldn't Miranda just tell us where the Illusive Man's base was, because we've seen cutscenes of her being on it before. But I'm pretty sure they just put her on like a random shuttle and sort of blindfolded her or whatever and just gave her no idea where she was going. So that's why you couldn't just sort of ask Miranda where the base was. Because the Illusive Man could have been wiped out really quickly if that was the case. Like after he attacked you on the Mars base, just call up Miranda and go, yeah, his base is over here, we should probably just nuke that out of orbit and that'll help us out.
It contains data you may find interesting.
What am I looking at?
Project Lazarus. Your
Oh
reconstruction.
yeah, so these are entries talking about the Lazarus project and all that stuff. Sorry, I just want to get on with the combat, so we won't go through all that today, but there's a lot of good lore stuff on these Cerberus terminals. Just really digging into the Illusive Man. Oh, why did you claim that, Shepard? There we go. Just really digging into the Illusive Man, his past, all his plans and motives and stuff. It's one of the more interesting sort of backstory stuff you can unlock in the third game. But I've seen it a million times by now, so I'm just going to get on with these combat encounters. This turret could be a problem right here. I think we're in a room full of combat engineers and they are pretty annoying. Don't even start fixing that. Oh, just headshot this guy. Oh, there's two. I didn't mean to roll out. I didn't mean to roll. I was trying to detach myself from cover and move back a bit, and I accidentally rolled out into the middle of the turret's line of sight. That was stupid. Okay, so I think we should maybe try to flank these combat engineers. Or oh yeah, just headshot them there. Alright. Here comes the other one. We'll just take the combat engineers out before concentrating on the turret. I want a deep biotic boost over there, or biotic charge over there, and just take them out, but that was greyed out, so there he's down. Oh no, he's up again. Okay, flare put him down. Now we can destroy the turret. Nice. Up. Take out that shield pylon. Nice. Come around to the right side and sort of flank these guys. I think I've got. Oh no, I don't actually have good cover behind this thing at all. That was a mistake. Another turret. Oh, and combat engineers, right? We've got to get them before they set up more turrets. And he's repairing the one we've already... No, he's setting up another one, isn't he? I think we got him just in time. Nice. Is there more? Yeah, there's another turret. That's probably the most annoying part of the mission, just all these combat engineers. Oh, stop deploying smoke, Cerberus. Whoops, I accidentally sent Garrus and Edie in there. Oh, there's nobody there anyway. Okay, that wasn't too bad this time. I didn't roll into the middle of fire by mistake, so
If you were interested, the console nearby is still
that's really the only reason we got destroyed the last time. Do we have to look at a terminal first before that door? Alright, we had to wait for Edie. Yeah, I guess that's another terminal with some lore on it. Don't know why Edie transported over there. She was trying to hack the door. Oh well.
I can bypass it.
We'll just pick up all this stuff. Metagel. Yeah, I think we've got full metagel and we've got full health, so there's really no need for that anymore.
I'll be fine.
Just wait for Edie to hack the door.
Please.
Understood, Commander. All ships, you're free to fire.
So this is basically all the damage that launching that fighter jet onto the wall did. And this is the main chamber where they've kept the remains of the human Reaper, which I'm pretty sure is what's indoctrinated everybody.
What's left of it? I'm surprised Cerberus recovered that much from the base.
If you gave them the full base, like the entire Reaper's in there, not just the heart or whatever, I think.
The Illusive man convinced me to work with him to save the colonies. But he never really cared, did he?
This sort of section, it vaguely reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 1, where you go into that Metal Gear Rex's hangar and you see it just sort of propped up there with all the railings around it, all the walkways around the giant Metal Gear Rex structure. That's just sort of what this reminds me of, this room. Just walking up all these walkways next to this giant robotic creature thing. Now that's an ED decoy. I don't know how much help it's gonna be, but we'll put it out there. Sure, why not? This section could be annoying. There's quite a lot of phantoms and nemesis attacking us. That nemesis sniper rifle or whatever it has, it does quite a lot of damage. Oh, get to cover, okay. There's a lot of phantoms over there too. And it's in this section that if you fail to rescue Jack from Grissom Academy or whatever, she shows up here as a nemesis or maybe a phantom. And you can see her name instead of Phantom, it'll say Jack above it. And she tries to fight you here. I don't know if Shepard comments on it or if anybody says anything about how they just killed Jack or whatever, but I've definitely seen that in some video somewhere. You know, top 5 Mass Effect moments you've probably missed or whatever. Because most people, they just save Jack if they have her alive after Mass Effect 2. It's not something people really skip. And there's a similar thing to that where if you have Morinth alive after Mass Effect 2 and she's in Mass Effect 3, when you're fighting a Banshee on Earth, I think, one of them charges at you and has the name Morinth above it instead of just Banshee. So that's kind of a cool little thing, but again, I don't think Shepard or anybody acknowledges that it was Morinth. And I don't know how anyone knows it actually is Morinth to be able to put the name above it, but it's just a little interesting thing. I remember seeing in one of those videos. What is Edie's decoy doing? It's climbing an invisible ladder. Edie. Okay, well I guess it is pretty distracting. So maybe she's doing a good job as a decoy. There's a nemesis right there. Oh, it's a phantom. Okay, we need to biotic charge at it, please. No. Okay, Gars or someone took it down. Right, I think that's all of them. I think we're quite near the end of this mission now. It's kind of a shorter mission as well. A lot of these videos I'm noticing, because I've took out some cutscenes from most of them just to get into the action, they are quite short, 20-minute missions compared to Mass Effect 2, where most missions were an hour or 40 minutes or so, even with the cutscenes. So yeah, that's kind of another thing where you can notice the time constraints maybe having a bit of a damaging effect and making the mission shorter. We'll just save because I think this Kai Lang fight can be a little tricky because you have no cover in this room until he starts destroying the floors. And then you can like sort of hop into a little trench that he'll make out of the floor. We could be dying a lot. I'm sure the game autosaved, but we'll just manually save anyway just in case. It probably is one of the coolest rooms in Mass Effect. It's so minimalist, and with the giant like is it a sun in the background? A sort of sun that's gone cold or going cold or something. Because the base does seem pretty close to that star, whatever it is. So maybe it's not a like proper sun, or else the base would be getting melted. So yeah, this is the Illusive man showing up. He doesn't like that we sat this chair.
This chair's about the only damn thing you have left.
If I was Shepard, I'd be like, I'm taking this chair. This chair's going back to the Normandy with me. This is going to be in my this is going to be in my cabin. It's going to be my new chair. Looks pretty light. Like he could pick that up and take that chair with him. And the base is going to get blown up, so why just leave a good chair there to be blown up?
But thanks to the Prothean VI, I have what I need to make it a reality.
The catalyst.
Yes.
Even with Cerberus in ruins, you still think you can do this your way?
I'd expect you to say that. You never truly believed in us.
Yeah, he basically just took the data from Kai Lang, who kidnapped the Prothean VI thing. Can't remember its name at the moment. Does that Prothean VI even give itself a name? I can't really remember, to be honest.
Edie.
I've almost got it.
So he basically just got the information he needed out of it about the Citadel being the final piece of the catalyst puzzle or whatever. That kind of makes sense then how he gets to the Citadel when Shepard shows up there.
I've got it.
It's because he knows due to the Prothean VI that's where he's meant to go. But the Citadel sort of transforms itself, and like it's changed by the Reapers to be in harvesting mode. That's what I'm gonna call it. Where they just transport all the bodies of all the harvested humans and whatever up there. So it is kind of strange that the Illusive man just shows up in that room with you and Anderson. Like, I understand how he got to the Citadel, but how did he get to that very specific sort of hidden, sort of strange chamber that we end up in? That is kind of odd that he just shows up there. Sort of everything after you get jump into that beam on Earth and get taken up to the Citadel, it is kind of all very strange feeling and kind of rushed feeling.
Broke through my security protocols. The one you call the Illusive man has fled to the Citadel and informed the Reapers of our purposes.
Damn it.
Then the Citadel is in danger. The Reapers will take control of it.
They already
Yeah, the Reaper is going to be taking control of the Citadel,
control space.
moving it above Earth so they can harvest people or whatever.
So,
Earth.
correct. The Reaper forces will now consolidate power around the catalyst and protect it at all costs. The odds of accessing it are remote.
Don't count us out yet. We've come this far, and we'll finish this. We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
Edie, get me Hackman. He needs...
Okay, it's time for this boss fight against Kai Lang.
You. He did warn you not to overstay.
Again, he's kind of an annoying fight. He just sort of he puts up his shield. You've got to take down his shield, and then he recharges by doing this here stuff, just absorbing power from the floor or whatever. That's Nova. Okay, that barely did anything. Overload him, Gars. Nice. Gars isn't gonna be much help here because he's not fighting an armored target. He's fighting a shielded one, but no, he's still helping us take down his shield. Actually, good work, Gars. And he can always hit him with overload. And oh, now we've got to get into this little trench here to get some cover. The hardest thing about this fight really is just having no cover for most of the room, and all these Cerberus soldiers dropping in from nowhere. Doesn't really make sense how they're getting in here because the roof seemed to be like just sealed. Oh, Kai Lang tried to take a biotic charge. Yeah, why not? Hit him with Nova. Ah, why did Nova work? There we go. Overload him, Gars. Where did he go? Ah, there we go. Hit him with Flare. I think he's run away to recharge already. And we'll try to take out that. Oh, that's Gars I'm shooting at. Sorry, Gars. You were just so far away I didn't realise. I thought I was shooting at a Nemesis or something.
You're still slow, Shepard.
Kai Lang's coming back. Almost got his shield down to nothing, which is pretty good. Okay, he's over there. Gars getting in that corner and just unloading on these people seems to have been a good move because everybody's leaving him alone. And he's getting in a lot of good shots. Come on, put that Phantom down. Concentrate on Kai Lang now. Up. It's taking a long time to recharge this thing. I guess maybe we have to defeat all his little ground troop helpers. Ah, there he comes now.
Too late to stop what's coming.
Nice, you ever hit him with that? Okay, we had him with Flare once when his shield was down, and it completely wiped him out. So yeah, his real power was his shields, to be honest. After that he went down like a punk, just one single hit from Flare. So this is coming up one of the top never skipped Renegade options. I actually don't know what happens if you skip this Renegade option. Does Gars or someone help you or whatever? 'Cause, it's actually just something I never think to do, is to skip this Renegade option. So I'm not sure what happens. I'm pretty sure Shepard definitely hears him coming towards him, like, must be so obvious. And then just bang! And get him with a nice little Omni Blade tool. There we go.
That was profane, son of a
So yeah, I'm guessing if you don't see that prompt, Gars or someone will turn around and just shoot him for you. So yeah, that's basically the end of that mission. I'll see you next time when we head to Earth. It's gonna probably be a bit of a longer video, but I might cut out the opening because there's a lot of cutscenes in it. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.